ready for the barbecue. You've got ribs coming out, you've got burgers and dogs, potato salad, and of course baked beans. Why wouldn't you? But if you're going to do baked beans in the oven, they need to go in there low and slow for many hours with bacon and brown sugar. I love putting mustard and ketchup in my baked beans as well. And then let all that caramelize and just simmer, because many times you're starting with a dry bean and you're soaking it overnight, and then you're letting that slow cook in the oven all day. You need a vessel that will hold that moisture, but also hold the heat. And that's why our great-grandmothers, great-grandmothers, and great-great-great-grandmothers all cooked in cast iron. Even the cowboys in the Old West cooked in cast iron over a campfire. And they did it for a reason, because it's a material that lasts. Chef Joe McAllister joins us from Cook's Essentials. Great to see you, buddy.
Wonderful to be here.
Nice to have you with us tonight on a Friday.
So much. Yes.
And I'll tell you, Chef, we have put together an unbelievable set of cookware.
Absolutely.
Now, I'd love your help.
Yes.
If you would be so kind to walk us through the pieces, and then I will take us through colors.
Absolutely. So right here, you're looking at that 10-inch skillet. Look at that with the pour spouts on each side. This is the 6-quart stock pot right up here, and the lid comes from the 6-quart stock pot all the way back down to the skillet, which is wonderful. So if I want to do those dumplings in the skillet and I get to that steaming point,
yes,
there it is right there.
Pot stickers.
Yes, exactly. So down here you'll see that 3-quart braiser. Boy, that is worth the price of admission to me, because I just love cast iron. You're getting the fry basket with that, which will work in either of those vessels, and then of course this beautiful 1-quart saucier with the lid.
Now, the color you see up top is red. Then we're going to take you into gray. This is eggplant. No, purple, rather, purple. From there we go into our blue. Down below is the green. Beside that is the light blue. Some might call that Carolina blue. I know I would. And then we've got it for you in the orange, kind of a tomatoey orange. And then finally, a yellow. This is definitely a mustard yellow. I want you to see our value story, because you know what? Chef, I know that you have been around enamel cast iron for a long time, as have I. I know what pieces are costing in the stores. We're going to hold on this graphic for a moment, because I want to cheerlead this a little bit, because it's amazing. If you went to retail to buy the cast iron enamel skillet in the 10-inch size, the 1-quart saucepan, the 3-quart braiser, the 6-quart Dutch oven, and that stainless steel basket, you would pay a whopping $206.15. And holding on this graphic still, I would say that was a good price, because it's cast iron, enamel cast iron.
Absolutely.
But what if we were able to do this same pack-up, identical pack-up that you'd pay $206.15 in the store for, and do it for $74.98? Do you realize that you're saving $131.17?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That
Say
is
the word.
crazy.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's 5 easy payments on the credit card, and you're shipping and handling on these stout, heavy vessels.
Absolutely.
Free.
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 Amazing.
This is an amazing big deal. And I'll tell you, as someone that cooks in enamel cast iron, who loves enamel cast iron, this value is screaming.
It is.
But I'm not going to scream out loud,
no,
because that would be rude.
We can keep it all
I'm just
inside.
going to whisper so I can get your attention.
That's
this
right.
value is amazing.
Yes.
I don't want you to miss this. I also want you to know, unlike today's special value on Main Channel, we don't bring in thousands of every color. Right?
Correct.
In some cases here, we only have hundreds in a color. And if it sells out, we take it off the table.
Yes, we do.
So it won't be around tomorrow when everybody else is looking for it.
That's right.
So again, our color choices in this pack-up are red. Here is your gray. This is purple. Now it's an eggplanty purple, really deep and rich.
It is, yes.
Beside that is a blue, but I would call that a cobalt blue. It's a really deep blue. Lovely. Down below is your green. Then move over to light blue. Then I've got it in orange. And finally in the yellow. I have fewer than 100 left in the yellow, and that's my most limited color. Can I also tell you, free shipping and handling and 5 easy payments. Chef, tell us why you enjoy enamel cast iron.
I love cast iron. It's part of my arsenal in cooking. I have copper, I have stainless, I have even nonstick pans, even with nonstick ceramic. But cast iron is something that I turn to every day because it's a stable, even source of heat. It diffuses the heat evenly. We've been cooking with cast iron. We've been cooking with cast iron in our homes, actually, this is unbelievable, since the late 12th century. That's how long cast iron has been around. Hundreds of years, and it is a generational cookware. It's the kind of cookware that you can pass down to the next generation because it's very durable. Cast iron is used in almost anything, from infrastructure, towers, everything. Cast iron is that durable substrate that gives us that great browning, the caramelization that you see right here with this pork. Look at this, we've got a pork butt in here. Look what we're getting, that incredible result right there.
Now, Chef, you've been with Cook's Essentials how long?
I've been with them for 11 years.
11 years.
Yes,
You've been a
sir.
chef for how long?
25.
25 years. I want you to tell me that brownish color on this pork butt or pork shoulder
Yes.
is what?
It's flavor.
Flavor.
This is called the Maillard effect. That caramelization of your proteins right there on the surface of the meat is added dimensional, deep flavor that's going to be part of
If
your
that wasn't
braise.
there, this wouldn't taste as good.
It
would it?
would not taste as good. And you see what we're doing right now? We've started the deglazing process, which means that we're picking up all of these bits from the bottom of the pan. I'm going to put in just a little bit of wine, a little bit of stock, and then look at that. We've actually created that sauce, which is going to be
Let me get a
that
sniff of
full
that.
flavor. I know, right?
You know what that is? That's a white wine
incredible.
facial right there.
I'll tell
Woo!
you. And
So
that,
good.
And that is the smell that will fill your house. That's the kind of thing, that's the result that you get when you're working with cast iron.
Now, one thing we should let you know that cast iron has been around for generations and it will be around for generations to come. This pan will be around long after we're all gone. That's what's extraordinary about this cookware. I can also tell you that there are lots of you out there who are saying, my goodness, I get 8 pieces for $74.
That's right.
Yes, you are, because that's QVC's great buying power, dealing directly with the manufacturer and bringing these impressive sets right to your doorstep. And P.S. and by the way, we're shipping enamel cast iron. The shipping and handling is free tonight.
That's amazing.
This is an
David.
extraordinary value,
Yes.
or big deal, I should say, on QVC2. Few questions that we're getting from customers, and then, well, let's go to value first, then we'll get into our customer questions.
Absolutely.
So if you were to go to retail right now, Chef, to buy that 10-inch skillet, the 1-quart covered saucepan, the 3-quart covered braiser, the 6-quart covered Dutch oven, and the fry basket, you'd be paying $206.15.
Right.
But tonight, you're not paying anywhere close to that. You're paying $74.98. Look at it another way, you're $131.17 less.
That's amazing.
Delivered to your door.
Each piece is less than $10.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. I don't know
Nowhere
how you do
in
that.
the world
No.
can you find enamel cast
No.
iron for this kind of price.
Absolutely not.
And remember, this is the real deal. Colors real quickly, and then we'll ask those questions of Chef Joe.
Absolutely.
Red is up top, and it's kind of a wine red.
It is.
Kind of a richer, deeper red.
Yes.
Then this one is gray, kind of a gunmetal gray color. Then we take you into purple. From purple into blue. Down front, green, my favorite color. But rivaled by my second favorite color, light blue.
There you go.
That's my Carolina blue.
Yes, of course it is.
Indeed. This is the orange. But if you like a more traditional red, this is going to be closer than the one we're calling red. The one we're calling
Right.
red is more of a wine or a Merlot color.
Exactly.
This one is orange, but it's got a lot of red in it. And then finally, I've got it for you in the yellow. And if you want the yellow, I have fewer than 100 left in the yellow. A few questions for you, Chef Joe.
Yes.
Customers would like to know how to clean these vessels.
So these are going to be a hand wash item. You're not going to put these in your dishwasher. They will clean up very easily. When you deglaze these pans, that is really the hardest work that you're ever going to do in cleaning them. So the liquid in the bottom of the pan is actually going to help you clean that.
Wonderful. Now, other folks would like to know, what is the maximum temperature that these can withstand?
Right, so that's 500 degrees, and that's in your use and care. So when this arrives at your doorstep, you'll see that that right away.
Fantastic. And then finally, folks would like to know, and we get this question a lot about a cast iron cookware, can it be used on a glass or ceramic cooktop?
Absolutely. In fact, we demonstrate these on glass and ceramic cooktops all the time. The only thing that you will not do is don't drag this across your glass cooktop.
You could scratch it.
You could scratch it, and then you'll cause some damage.
Yeah, exactly. And you want to be careful when you're placing it on a glass cooktop to not slam it down. Obviously, these are natural and obvious things, but I would tell you just to place it very gingerly.
There you go.
All right.
Now, I'm going to go ahead
grab those
and
biscuits
put,
as well, Chef?
I'm going to put this pork roast in here to finish. We're going to grab those biscuits out. We'll come to those in a minute.
Those
what I want
smell
you to see,
delightful.
I know, and they are delightful. Wait till you taste them, David. This is what I want you to see right here. This is the braise that I'm talking about. Look how that pork is just shredding. I could probably shred that with a spoon. I don't really even need tongs at this point. You see how tender and delicious and succulent that is. This is your larger cut of meat. This is your pork butt that you braise for several hours in the oven, low and slow, and you get that brilliant result right there. Oh, that is just delicious. Look
Now,
at that.
what we also want to do is hit that
Nap
with a
it
little
with
bit.
a little bit of sauce. Absolutely. You
I've got a
got
little
it? There you go. Look at that. Now, we did cook it in some sauce, so this is extra sauce that we have in our 1-quart saucepan right over here.
How's that working out?
Marry it, I'll tell you, marry it up with the beans, with the pork, and you just have a wonderful, wonderful meal right there. And if you want to try it, David, I've got a fork.
Does a frog... Chef Jeffrey Zagarian was here on Sunday. He goes, David, do you like mac and cheese? I said, does a frog bump us behind when I hop?
That's right.
All right, let me get
and
it
we
in
have
here
a
and
mac
get
and cheese for you as well.
I can't
because
wait.
we couldn't do this without that.
All right, here we go.
Look how tender that is. Oh, boy, is that delicious. Right? Yes, exactly.
Happy dance. There it is. Woo!
So much, David.
Oh, that's barbecue,
Oh,
baby.
Yeah,
Oh, my word. And then the baked beans and the potato salad.
that's right.
This is summer barbecue. And you can do this in your oven. You can even do
Corn.
corn
Look at
to
this.
go with that.
First corn of the season right here. And we're using our basket to do that. So you can use this as a blanching basket or a frying basket. And you can see right there, it's going to fit right on the edge, so I can let that dry right there, let that drip dry, keep that heat in there. That's the other thing about cast iron. When we serve to the table, it retains heat.
Well,
It's
I always
hugging
say
your food.
cast iron hugs your food, right?
It does,
And,
absolutely.
you know, my friend Carla Hall, that was on ABC's The Chew for a long time.
Yes.
She always said that comfort food should hug you.
Yes.
And you cook comfort food in cast iron, and cast iron hugs the food. So
Absolutely.
this kind of brings that whole idea into focus, right?
Exactly.
These biscuits smell amazing.
I know, and even browning, look at that, cooked evenly all the way through. We did them right there in the skillet, just drop biscuits, right? And look at that ease of cleanup. It's a porcelain enamel finish on the inside that's baked on after we break the mold and make this cast iron. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break one of these biscuits. We have a jalapeno butter that we're putting on with the, we have the small spurtle here if you want to try that. It's going to be a little bit hot for you, David.
Oh, that's okay.
There we go. And we'll butter up another half of one right here.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah, those biscuits are just so evenly baked. And, oh, we lost the butter, but that's all right. Man down there.
You know what'll happen? That butter will find its way to a hot biscuit.
That's exactly
Like a magnet.
right.
All right.
But the biscuits are just brilliant each and every time because that heat diffuses evenly through the porcelain enamel. This is really the process right here if you want to see.
Let's look at the evolution of cast iron.
Right.
And then we'll go back and we'll take a look at colors and value, and we'll kind of
Absolutely.
revisit the value.
There we go. So we make an individual mold. We break that mold, and then this is what that raw cast iron looks like. It needs to be polished out. So they hit it with some metal pellets, and they take the rest of that sand out. You get that smooth finish. They take it to a wheel, a turning wheel, that also will brush that off. And then the next step here is you put a primer coat, and you bake that on. So it's now a nice, clean finish. And then lastly, you put those 2 coats of porcelain enamel on the inside and that beautiful pop of color on the outside with that beautiful gloss finish. And that is how cast iron is made. Every single piece is made the same way.
Chef,
It's
can we
just
take
brilliant.
a look at the light blue? I just wanted to show you
know.
another whole
Isn't
set.
that beautiful?
And of course, I'm a little partial to this one because it's my
Of
Carolina
course.
blue. But
Yes.
we call this light blue. You're getting the 10-inch open skillet with the pour spouts.
Right.
So those pour spouts are amazing because now you'll be able to drain off that rendered fat.
Exactly.
Whatever you may be doing. This is a 3-quart braiser. You could also call this a soup or a chili pot.
Absolutely.
Easily, because it's going to be a nice 3-quart vessel and perfect for whatever you're making. We did the barbecue sauce in our 1-quart covered saucepan. You also get a 6-quart covered Dutch oven and a fry basket. But this lid for your Dutch oven swings to your 10-inch skillet.
That's right, and that's a wonderful thing, especially when you need to steam something. Maybe you want to cook some delicate fish, some salmon steaks, whatever it is that you're doing, you have the opportunity to use that lid. It'll swing down, and you can steam things in your skillet as well.
Now we'll pop this back over here.
Yes, sir.
And I also want to remind everyone that we have a tremendous value story for you. Take a look at our value story, reminding you again that if you went to retail to buy every one of these 8